Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining tonight. I am so sorry I'm late, but as you know, things happen. I was actually at the doctor's office. Sinus issues, all this congested. I tell you, but I will not say there's always something, because when you confess that, you get always something. So I've made the decision to not say that, even though I was thinking it. Okay, I'm Tanya Barbie of I Am Still a Rose, and tonight I wanted to talk about your program. We have a tendency to connect with people who may not have a program. And some of you might be asking, what do you mean a program? We're not at work. Well, a program to me is an agenda, goals, objectives, dreams. Many people don't have dreams. Many people just focus on going to work, going home, going to sleep, maybe going to church, maybe going out with their friends occasionally. But if you ask them about their dreams, their ambition, what is it they want out of life, they might say, what? What are you talking about? I want a raise. I might want to buy a new car. I might want to move into another apartment, but they really don't have any goals. They don't really want to do anything but stay where they are. So those of us who are dating, still in the dating phase of our lives, or gotten into the dating phase because the marriage didn't work. Hello. Marriages didn't work. Hello. And so you're out there. You're out there with your goals. You're out there with your plans. You have vision for your life. And you're dating and you're meeting people, and you find out they're complacent. They're complacent. They don't have any goals. They're okay where they are. Now, they might be retired from the military. They may be retired from their jobs for those that are a little older. But that's it. Don't talk about anything else, because I retired from a job. I don't need to do anything else. I'm good. Ladies and gentlemen, we need goals. We need dreams. We need vision. We need a plan. We need a program. Many of us can write out all the things we're going to do for the week, but we should also be doing that for our lives. And ladies, I can speak for me. I struggled through to go to college, to finish, while raising children by myself. I struggled through the journey, and I always had that goal in front of me. And the goal I had in front of me was getting education, getting the best jobs, living the best life that I could live on my own dime. That's my vision for myself. And guess what my why was? My children. I want to do it to make their lives better. I want to do it so that my grandchildren can have a better life. So that's why I had chosen to have the best life that I could have. And I wanted it also for me. I wanted to have the best life I could have for myself as well. So if I'm still in that mindset where I want to grow, where I want to do the best that I can, where I'm on a job in my late 50s, and my focus is still being promotable, So in order to be promotable, I have to get more skills. I have to not be complacent where I am now, and I have to continue to learn, because guess who my competition is? The 20-year-olds coming out of college. And I wouldn't even compete with them. Why would I? I might as well surrender. They're babies fresh out of school with a fresher mind, more energy, no kids. They can do this thing. So there is no competition in that category. But I have responsibilities to continue to grow and learn if I want to continue to get more money, be promotable. I have to learn more. So how would I look like dating somebody who doesn't want to do anything? Go to work, go home. Nothing else. Why would I connect with someone who has no goals? Why would you connect to someone who has no goals, who is complacent where they are? Because what happens when you do that, they may start resenting you. They may start resenting you because you still want to grow. You still have some plans for your life. You still have an agenda. You have a program. You want to do more than what you're doing today. So you're not complacent. You're not content. You want more out of life. I saw on Facebook this morning, God bless this family, a baby died. I heard on another social media channel or something, a 20-year-old died. And I'm connecting the dots here, so stay with me. My whole front yard had been dug up because of the flood. I posted those pictures. And they dug a hole 5 feet deep. Mother's Day, every one of my kids brought me flowers. So my kitchen table looks like either a hospital room, a florist, or the F word that I don't even want to say. So guess what thought came to mind? Death is inevitable. I know it sounds morbid, but death is inevitable. Why would we want to be dead doing nothing but going to work and coming home? To me, you're dead. You're not doing anything. You're not living your life to the fullest. And why wouldn't we live our lives to the fullest when tomorrow isn't promised? So we only have today to work with. When we wake up, God has given us an opportunity to get it right. So don't sleep on your dreams, and don't be with someone who is asleep, because association brings on assimilation. You might give up on your dreams if you're with someone who's complacent and doesn't have any dreams and doesn't want to do anything but go to work and come home and get ready for work the next day, and do that diligently till forever. There's more to life. And we're supposed to live our lives to the fullest, because tomorrow is not promised. So when I saw that deep hole in my front yard, I'm taking pictures. I'm watching it carefully so that I won't fall in it, because I thought I was going to fall in it because my yard's not that big, and I'm stooping over taking pictures. And I said, what if I fall? I said, that hole is so deep. That's like a burial site. And then when I saw the flowers, I thought of death. And I'm not a morbid person. I always think about life, but it was a wake-up call for me. And I hope this is a wake-up call for you all who's watching this. Don't waste your time with someone who doesn't have similar traits. I always thought that opposites attract. I always thought that if I had a weakness and my mate had a strength, then us together, we should be awesome, because I can depend on the mate for my weaknesses and he can depend on me for my strengths, because he doesn't have what I have and I don't have what he has. So together we have one. We're connected. But that's so not true. That's so not true. And we gotta think about this video. Hair's in my mouth, y'all. I'm sorry. We need to connect with someone who has similar traits, similar goals, someone who cherishes the goals that you have, who's there to support you with your goals, and you do the same with him or her. But for you to be driven to get all you can out of life, to work very hard to get it, not necessarily work hard, but work smart to get it, and a person that's in your life that you love and adore and cherish is not even cheering you on, doesn't have anything to add to what you're trying to do, they're not the ones for you, and they will hold you back. They will hold you back for so many reasons outside of their control. You're just not a good match. And we have a tendency to stay where it's not working. And we don't know why it's not working. We just know it's not feeling good. And ladies and gentlemen, we're supposed to feel good in a relationship. If you're not happy in a relationship, and that other person is not happy in a relationship, and you guys are not coming together to figure it out and talk to a therapist or read some books or communicate about your issues, you're not supposed to be together. And that hole is where we're gonna all be someday. And don't you want to be in that hole someday? My dad said to me before he died, he was only 63 years old, God bless him, Major Woodrow Barbie Jr. And he was in the hospital with emphysema. And well, he had emphysema and he couldn't breathe, so they had that trachonoma thing, a trach in his neck. That's a nickname for it, right? Trach. And you know what he said to me? He said, before he had it in there, because they were prepping him to put it in there, and those were his final hours, okay? And he said, Tanya, I've lived a good life. I'm okay. I've traveled all over the world. I've met some awesome people. I've had a great time in my life. If I gotta go now, I'm good. How many of us can say that? How many of us have done everything imaginable so that we can say we've lived a good life? How many of us have given up on our dreams? How many of us have just thrown our hands up and said, hands up and said, I can't do this. It's just not going to happen. And then you have the audacity to have a mate who's clueless about what you want to do, clueless about your plans, clueless about your dreams, don't care about your dreams because they don't even know what a dream is. And you just don't do it. And the next thing you know, you're sick. And the next thing you know, you're not here anymore. And I heard that when we're dying, thoughts are going on in our head until we actually close our eyes and are gone. Our heart stops beating. I don't want to live like that. And as a single woman, It is my prerogative, my dream for myself, my expectation for myself to have someone who is connected with me, who has as many dreams as I have, and is going about acquiring his dreams. And I don't want him saying, "What you doing today? Well, I thought you did that yesterday. Why you so busy?" No, he's going to be so busy. He's glad that I'm busy because I'm not asking him, "What you doing today? I thought we was going to get together." No, you have a calendar, you work it out. You at some point probably will get married, and you're connected at some point, but you both have your own things going on. But to be with somebody who's disjointed, no dreams, no goals, doesn't want anything, and you call that your mate, you're not going to go anywhere. It's not going to last. If it lasts, there are people that's been in marriages for 20, 30 years and they're not happy. They're just in a marriage. They're just together. Or there are people that are dating and they've been dating for 5, 10, 15, 20 years and they're not happy. They're just together. Y'all, let's be happy. Let's love ourselves so much that whomever that's in our life is going to have to be similar to us, where they are doing the same things that we're doing, trying to make it, trying to accomplish our mission, trying to accomplish our dreams, trying to work together as one common goal to succeed. That's what we should be striving to do, because life is just so short, y'all. Life is just so short. Why do we get together, connect with people who don't have anything going on? Lonely. You're tired of being by yourself. You look around, you're in your bedroom by yourself. You look around, you're at the movies by yourself. You look around, everybody is all hooked up. So you get lonely and you pick, you choose, you receive the first person that comes along. You're not compatible. You don't feel that warm, fuzzy feeling that you're supposed to feel when you're loving on somebody. So, but it's better than nothing. So you receive it, you accept it, you deal with it, you tolerate it, but it's not what you need in your life. But we do crazy things when we're lonely. That's bad. That's bad, you guys. While we're lonely, we're supposed to be healing. We're supposed to be working on ourselves. We're supposed to be connecting with a higher being. We're supposed to be getting to know who we are. That's what we're supposed to do when we're lonely. So then you're really not lonely, because you're doing the work. You're doing the healing. You're self-promoting. You're getting yourself ready for love. Okay, another reason, intimacy. You might want to be with her because she's bad in the bedroom. Ladies, you might want to be with him because he knows what to do. But after that, what? Sexual healing it doesn't last. It's just sexual healing for a minute or an hour, depends on who it is. But it doesn't last. So then your judgment is clouded. You're with someone for sexual reasons. And then your mind is gone because you're focusing in on one thing, on the physical side. So you're stuck with somebody for the wrong reasons. And then the next thing you know, you're connected. You have a child and you know this person's not for you, but you're connected now. You got a child with him or her. and you didn't even like them, and they have no goals. Somebody you just slept with that you enjoyed sleeping with. And look now, look how you're connected with somebody who doesn't even know your dreams, can't share your dreams, can't help you acquire your dreams. Then you have low self-esteem. Those that think they can't get nobody. There is somebody out here for everybody. I don't care if you 350. I don't care if you 2'5" and you a man. I don't care if you 6'4" and you a woman. I don't care what the issue is. There is a person out here just for you. But you got to work on your self-esteem. You got to work on all that stuff that you feel about yourself that ain't right. And that is the only way you're going to be able to work on your self-esteem. You got to work on you so that the moment you get that stuff together, they see you. Men see us ladies, whether we got our self-esteem in check or whether we don't have our self-esteem in check, and they treat us accordingly, whether we have it or whether we don't. Broken. I talk about broken every week. If you're broken, you're going to connect with somebody broken, with no goals, with no dreams, unforgiving, got all these issues, all these hang-ups. If you're there, you're going to attract that kind of person. And the best thing to do is heal and forgive. People gonna hurt us all the time. It's part of life. You cannot hold on to all that animosity because you cannot grow. Every little thing and every big thing we go through, we're supposed to learn from it. We're supposed to accept that it happened and move on. We're supposed to deal with it. And if we deal with it and heal from it, we can relate to other people and we can start attracting the right kind of people in our lives. Handle your business. Do what you can to fix the stuff that you know is not right. Just handle it. And I guarantee you, you will start attracting people in your life that you deserve to have in your life. You can do it. You can do it. And if you have dreams, and if you've let your dreams lie dormant somewhere because you don't think that they can come to fruition, bring them back. Bring them back because they can come to fruition. I don't care if you're 60. I don't care if you're 75. You can acquire what you want out of life, but you gotta first get rid of all that mess. All of us have it. All of us got a story. All of us can write a book. All of us got something in our lives that we feel bad about, that we want forgiveness over, and we haven't even forgiven ourselves. We want God to forgive us. We don't know if he did forgive us. We hear that he forgives us. We've been told that he forgives us, but we don't forgive ourselves. So what good is it if we get forgiveness from God, but we don't give it to ourselves? We got to forgive ourselves for the crap that we've done to ourselves. We got to do that first. But I guarantee you can acquire your dreams one step at a time. And you don't need to be with anybody who's not on the same page as you. Let's be on one accord. I don't care how fine they are. I don't care how good they are in the bed. Talk to people. Listen to what they say. Take notes even. Don't just go with people because of how they look, how they smell, what kind of muscles they got. Let them have some substance. What is between those ears? What's in their heart? Find out what's in their heart. Listen to them. Evaluate them. How do they talk to their kids? How do they talk to their family members? Do they even have a relationship with their family? What are they telling you? Are they being consistent? Did they tell you the same thing last week that they're telling you this week? Don't just be out there with anybody. If you want your dreams to come true, you got to be in a circle with people who are like-minded like you. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and your dreams won't come to fruition. You got to change your whole circle. And if you got a program, they got to have a program. If they don't have a program, it's going to affect your program. There's no way it's going to work successfully with both of you if they don't have a program too. Before we close, a lot of times we deal with people because we see their potential. Who are we to say, oh, he looks so good and he's so smart, I'm going to work with him? Because I think with me in his life, he can be the best that he can be. Okay, you go ahead and work with him. I've been down that road. My ex-husband was 5 minutes from signing a multi-million-dollar contract until they did a background check. Man had 2 wives. You hear me? A multi-million-dollar contract. And I was with him because I saw the potential in him. Brilliant man. Multi-million-dollar contract. But he didn't have an ounce of integrity. But that close to being a multi-millionaire. Or they don't say that. Being a millionaire. Lost it all before he even got it because he lacked integrity. But I thought I could work with him and make him the best that he can be if I could just be there to support him, hold his hand, be there with him at meetings, be his confidant, encourage him. Yeah, right. I got an annulment from that marriage. Watch who you are around, that you feel that you're so great that you can make somebody else that great. You better use that energy to work on yourself, because using that energy to push somebody, to lift that person up who hasn't even lifted himself up, is a waste of precious time. And I don't want to be in the ground before my time. And that's another thing. We get so stressed out doing that. Use that energy on yourself. I'm not saying be selfish. I'm saying get yourself together. And if he's getting himself together, then you encourage each other to grow, lift each other, be a part of each other, and support one another. But for somebody who doesn't do anything, isn't going anywhere, and you want to support that person and lift them and encourage them because you see the potential, yeah, right. You're wasting your precious time. And nobody is guaranteed life tomorrow. Potential, some never make it. Some never make it to their potential. You know how many dreams are in the cemetery with smart people? Potential ain't nothing if you don't have effort behind it. And you can't put the effort in somebody else They have to have the effort. They have to want to do it. They have to want to be a part of it. They have to want to be better. You can't do that yourself. That person has to want to do it himself. He has to have the willpower. You can't put willpower in somebody else. They got to have it. You can't resurrect anybody. You ain't God. So I just wanted to put this out there. Handle your business. Be evenly yoked. Find somebody. And you know what? This is another thing. When you got yourself together, you ain't got to find nobody. They're coming right to you. So just work on you. Focus on you. If you're in a relationship right now with somebody all broken down, isn't healing, no therapy, don't want to work, or don't want to do nothing but work, don't want to take you out, don't want to spend some quality time with you, don't want to do anything out of the box, don't want to talk about dreams because they're so pessimistic, leave them alone. Pray for them, but leave them alone because they're wasting your life away. They're wasting your life away. I promise not to keep you late because I came on late. I just wanted to put that out there. So my goals for all of us is to find somebody that's evenly yoked with you, who has dreams just like you have dreams. And if you've allowed your dreams to lie dormant or to die because you feel dead in your spirit, get rid of it. Get rid of that death in your spirit and come back alive, because you still here. God ain't done with you yet. So don't be done with yourself yet. And if anybody is in your life that's not supporting you, get rid of them too. You got this. You're going to be the best that you can be, but it first starts with you. I'm Tanya Barbie of I Am Still a Rose. I'm the founder of I'm Still a Rose. My focus is to inspire and empower women to get beyond all that pain, all them thorns that have broken us down to be the worst that we can be. Get out of that and be the rose that God has intended for you to be. And men, I appreciate you because I've heard from a lot of you. We're going to do a lot of things this year. And I'm writing a book actually about men and their experiences with women. Because I don't want to ever male bash. This is not what I do. Because I know there are a whole lot of good men out there. What I like to do, though, is expose the bad ones and to help women heal from being with the bad ones. That's my focus, and that's what I want to do. And it's my dream to get them out of that mess to be the best that they can be. I want to thank you all for joining me. Next Friday, I'll be at WBGR, Still a Rose, and I will be talking to Dr. McCoy about education, about raising children, raising girls and boys to make a decision. Education is not always for everybody, but about trades. There are other ways that they can make money and make a living for themselves. So I'm going to interview her. And then I got the Barbie's Real Talk, the podcast, and YouTube. Y'all, if you want to subscribe to somebody, subscribe to us, sister. All of these videos are being transferred thanks to John Clement. They're going to be transferred to YouTube, and that way you can see them later. But I'm all over the place. I do speaking engagements. I talk at churches. I'm also working on a new book project with my church about testimony in the workplace. So lots happening, and I appreciate you being with me. And thank you so much for all of you all who have liked my I'm Still a Rose page. We did, oh my gosh, 10,000 likes in less than, oh my goodness, 4 weeks, I believe. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for joining. Please feel free to share, comment, tell me how you feel. Whatever you do, just don't be asking me for my phone number. I'm here only to inspire and empower. I really appreciate you very much. Thank you very much. And I also want you to never, ever forget you're the star. Don't ever forget that. And don't waste your time with people who don't have anything on their mind. Because again, life is so short. Life is so short. All righty, y'all. You take care. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate this. I got all my friends on. This is so nice. You guys share if you learned anything, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And don't forget WBGR with Dr. McCoy in a week. All right. Take care. Good night. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Bye.